Are we live? Are we live?
Yes, we're live. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
So,
Hello, everyone.
hello and welcome to episode number 5 of Wine, Women, and Song, where we drink local booze and dish about music and shows. Today is our special Oscar Academy Awards edition because that's happening tonight. So we thought we'd get a little extra zhuzhed up today, and we're rocking the fur and the little black dress and crazy earrings. So welcome. If you have not if you have not seen us before, we stream every week on Sundays at 1 o'clock live, and you can catch it here on Facebook with Miss Eva, the Rockabilly Diva, and also on YouTube. We're on YouTube at Wine Women and Song Gals. Oh, she's finagling
I'm
the
trying
camera.
to clear the camera because
Oh,
that's not.
okay. Here, scoot
I'm
you over
like-
a little bit.
Big face.
That's a little better, I think. That's a little better. You could even scoot this if you wanted to. There we go. Sorry, guys. You know, as I always say, we're very professional around here. We only have the very best, top-notch equipment and top-notch, staff. So,
So we work
anyway,
with what we have.
yes, we make the best with what we have. Isn't that the best way to live life, right?
Yes.
Make do and make the best of it.
Hi,
Anyways,
Michelle.
hi everybody. Romper room time.
Yep.
Eva has to say hi to everyone.
I do. Good job.
So
Thank you.
today I thought it would be very fitting to go with the Academy Awards and to celebrate the day. We would do a little like sparkling wine. Everybody knows it's not actually champagne if it's not from the Champagne region of France. So I'm a California girl. I like some California wine. So this one is the Barefoot Bubbly Extra Dry Champagne made here in California. We always try to do a regional something. So we thought this would be a nice one for today. Yep. So check that one out if you guys are drinking with us. Cheers. Drink up, and we're just gonna pour ourselves a little glass here. Oh, and it's very fizzy, very bubbly.
I like that.
Yes, I do. I love bubbles. Look, it doesn't suck.
Yay!
Hooray. So, this weekend, or this week, I should say, was a little bit on the dry side for me as far as shows goes and music goes.
Yeah.
If you live in Northern California and, even more north of us, it's still cold as you know what. It's cold and miserable and wintry. Cheers. Which makes it really not a lot of fun to try to go out at nighttime, especially if you're, getting over a cold or you have a cold or whatever's going on. And I think most people are probably experiencing that this time of year. So, and there just wasn't like a whole lot of going on that I was terribly motivated to go do. So it was kind of a little bit of a dry week, but I did manage to watch some good movies. And we also did want to pay tribute to February, which is Black History Month. So I thought, Eva and I were talking, and we thought it would be good to maybe mention some of our favorite artists and their contribution to music as a whole, which is immeasurable. You can't really, I don't think you can put you can't assign a value to how much that the Black culture has influenced and continues to influence and make and create music, and we are very grateful for that. So
Yes, absolutely.
yes, and so I this week was able to watch a really cool documentary. I promise I won't talk about films every single week, but like I said, it's just been cold and crappy, and there isn't a whole lot to do, so I've just been kind of bundled up, staying warm and watching films. But I saw this great movie, and it really was really touching in a lot of ways. The photography that is featured in the film is amazing. It's about Lee Morgan. He was a jazz musician. He was sadly shot and killed in a crime of passion by his wife, and it is a sad story. But what an amazing talent, what an amazing man. It's a beautiful film, and it's called I called him Morgan, and it's kind of told from the perspective of the wife, but also a lot of the, his fellow players and people that knew him, friends, and it's just amazing. If you're into jazz, if you love jazz, I really highly recommend it, and I think it's very powerful and maybe a good thing to watch for the month of February. So check that out. If you love music, even if you're not into jazz, it's still a great story. And like I said, the pictures and the clubs and the places that are featured are incredible. So yeah, check that one out. That's my little.
Well, I saw a couple of movies. I watched the Sam Cooke one that
See, and I
you
didn't
talked
get to
about.
see that. We were gonna like both watch that.
I don't know. I don't remember what the title is. Do you remember the title?
Oh gosh,
But it's
no,
on
I'm
Netflix
horrible.
anyway.
It's
I'm
on
horrible.
Netflix.
I'm winging it because I wing it every week because I'm not as organized as Shonda is. And then I rewatched this movie on Nina Simone, who I love. Her story is amazing, and she was really passionate about being like the first black, you know, classically trained pianist, and she didn't get to have that experience, and it was really something that um, she just could not ever get that out of her system.
Mm-hmm.
But she was really political. She hung out with people like Muhammad Ali and um, um, Martin Luther King.
She was a character
Yeah,
too. She was
and
such
she
a
was,
character.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
love.
she moved around, and she realized that music was the only thing that was going to pay her bills. When she decided to stop, her bills weren't being paid. She lost her house. She lost a lot, and she was just angry in the end. But it's a sad story. But she's still amazing. She's an amazing songwriter, and her story is amazing. So
right.
and
And
that's
how
also
things
on
end
Netflix.
is not, that is not the sum of your life. Like it's how you lived and what you contributed. And,
Yeah.
these are just some of the artists that we're so grateful for
Yeah.
and love to listen to and talk about. And so,
Yeah.
life well lived.
Sorry that we were a
Cheers.
little late today because I was running around and being unorganized as I usually am.
But I mean,
It
it's
was-
worth it, right?
yes.
It's worth it.
Totally.
Yeah, there's like a couple other things that I wanted to kind of talk about with the Oscars, the Academy Awards. The truth be told, and we kind of had talked about this during the course of the week, we're not really up on like modern Hollywood, right? Like I pretty much only watch things that are either music documentaries or if it's in black and white, because that's how I roll. Like I don't really watch a lot of modern film. I'm not terribly interested in or involved with like modern pop culture, either music or film. So that being said, there are a couple of movies that I feel like really were outstanding that deserve to win. I do get to go to the movies here and there. My mom is a complete and total movie nut. She probably sees 2 to 3 movies every single week. So I get to go along on those adventures once in a while, and we'll go and see films together here and there. But the 2 movies that are sort of my Oscar pick that I'm very hopeful for are. Okay. I mean, I think probably some of you that are watching totally already know what I'm going to say, but I mean, I think Bohemian Rhapsody needs to win. Needs to win.
It was a great movie.
Yeah,
I laughed, I cried.
I'm kind of a sucker for anything to do with music anyway. Like, I'm kind of a sucker for any films, and I don't even care if it's kind of poorly made. Like, they made one a few years back that I went to the drive-in to see about James Brown, and I know it got really poor reviews, and there was a lot of people that panned it, but like, I don't know. It's about music. I'll watch it. I don't care. But outstanding, really, truly, is Bohemian Rhapsody. I know that I did a little bit of homework on it after I saw it because it was a film that after I saw it, I wanted to immediately like go back into the theater and watch it again. It had that kind of an impact on me. And in fact, I did like a week later take my kids because I could not wait for both of my kids to see that film. Even though they didn't really know that much about Queen, like they kind of knew some of the more popular songs, didn't have a whole lot of history on it, but I know my son especially, it really impacted my son greatly. My daughter cried like I did. It is a great film, and if you have not seen it, if you're skeptical like I was and think, well, it's probably going to be Hollywood schlocky. I mean, you probably heard tale that it's like it's already being recognized by the Academy Awards, and I have a feeling it's going to win at least in a few categories. So definitely check it out. Definitely see it. It's totally worth it. And Rami Malek, like I know I'm probably saying that name wrong, but the guy who played Freddie Mercury, absolutely brilliant, completely like one of the best acting jobs I think I've ever witnessed. Like it was like I couldn't even believe what he pulled out of his hat to pull off that role and to just absorb and become Freddie Mercury. And what a beautiful story to be told, because again, another character, just another like, like sometimes I feel like the universe just spits out like one of these lightning bolt people, and he was one of those people. He was an absolute lightning bolt of a person. Nothing was going to stop him, and it was like, divine intervention or something. Just like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So definitely check that out if you haven't. Let's all root for Rami Malek. He's brilliant, and that is an incredible film. And then my other pick, and it was another movie that I was like, well, okay, I'll check it out. Like I didn't know really going in. I knew it was going to be kind of a funny film, and I knew it was going to be, also a serious subject matter. And I didn't really know the history, but I went and saw with my kids Black Klansman by Spike Lee, and I didn't know what to expect, but whoa, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, see it. It was kind of like, I feel like it's one of those films that like should be shown in school. Like it's powerful. It's very powerful. It really, it like it's just it's a perspective that a lot of us don't get. But it's, if you don't know, it's the story about it's based on a true story about the first African American detective who he wanted to kind of make a name for himself, and he really got a lot of resistance within his department, but he infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan, and it's funny, it's sad, makes you laugh, makes you cry. It's a great film, and it's just directed amazingly. Like Spike Lee nails it. It's incredible. So go see that one too. Root for that one too. It's a great movie. I think it's coming out like on demand, or maybe I think it's on demand. So if you didn't get to see it in the theaters, it's worth your time. So check that one out too. I think that's probably enough film.
Yeah, I don't really go to the movies that often. And when I do, it's a kids film, so I don't know
Yeah.
how many of those would even rate anywhere.
Right,
So
right. Well,
yeah.
and we want to always keep our focus about music, because that's really what this is about. But when in Rome, it's the day, so had to say a little something about it. And I guess music-wise, there's a few things coming up. I don't want to get real totally repetitive, but we will be talking about some of the events that we have that we plan to go to or that we want to promote. But I need to give mention to,
Hi, Carl.
hi, on this Monday the 25th, February 25th, is the Ameripolitan Awards.
Oh, yeah.
And I honestly don't know who all is nominated.
I know Jimmy Dale is.
Yes,
Yay.
and Deke Dickerson and Ashley Kingman, I think, or was that last year? Don't quote me. But there's a lot of our people that are going to be there and that are nominated, and we just want to wish them the very best of luck.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I know it's going to be an amazing event, and good job, Dale Watson, for founding that and putting that together. And
thank you.
And for my friends that are out there, that get to go to the show, I'm jelly. I'm peanut butter and jelly, and have a blast and take lots of photos and put up videos, because I live for that. So, that's coming up on Monday is the actual awards. Like I know they've been having events and stuff
This weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Or this weekend.
Yeah, the 25th is the awards. So
Okay.
yeah. So just wanted to kind of touch on that. And coming up is Mardi Gras, which, I mean, we're not in New Orleans, but we still get down in Sacramento. We get down. our buddy Daniel Smith, if you're watching, cheers to you, buddy. He is, I think he's kind of behind it. They're doing, this is the second annual. It's Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday celebration and parade. So they're going to have Element Brass Band, which is brilliant.
Oh, I like them.
So good. Like, can't help but just feel like a party when you see those guys. They're so good. But they're doing, it's like a crawl kind of, but it is all ages, so you can bring your whole family. I wrote down some details. It starts at 4:30. It goes till 8:30. And it's like a crawl around, like, I think they start at Mulvaney's in Midtown. I think that's Midtown, right? Mulvaney's, or is that downtown? I don't know. But you start there, and then the brass band, you make this little parade route. So they encourage, like, let your feathers fly, bring your beads, bring a costume, all your crazy Mardi Gras gear, make a scene. It's the time to dress up. That's us every day. Woo! But it sounds like such a good time. So that
get as many beads as you can.
Right. Just don't get arrested. We won't tell you how to get arrested. You can figure it out on your own. Don't get arrested. But yeah, so they're gonna go. It's like a whole parade route, and they end up at the Torch Club. And the Torch Club portion of the party is going to be a 21 and up event, obviously, because it's a bar. So at that point, kids got to go home and go to bed, but then the grown-ups can kind of party on, and there's music. There's no cover.
Ooh,
so it's a free party on that Tuesday.
So support the bar.
Yeah, and it's Tuesday, March 5th. So music, fun, drinks,
Awesome.
no cover charge. So definitely check out the Torch Club for that one. I'm sure we'll probably be there. I can't imagine why we wouldn't be there. So we'll probably be posting some videos and stuff for Mardi Gras coming up. I don't know what we'll wear. What are we going to wear? But anyway, so watch for that. If you want to see our video clips, aside from what we post here on Facebook and on YouTube, we also have a really fun Instagram, and it's Wine Women and Song Gals. And we try to post like places we go. Sometimes it's not even like show related. It's just gals about food, drinks, bands, musicians. Woohoo! But yeah, so it's a fun Instagram. Follow us, and we will try to follow you back if you follow us. So just wanted to mention that. And March 3rd, so that's probably Saturday night, right? At the Blue Note Brewery in Woodland. They really do a lot of really fun shows if you're in Woodland, or Davis, or even Sacramento. Is that a Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, March 3rd. Okay, the Tropicali Jazz Duo, which I'm assuming is pieces of Zach Sapnor's Tropicali Flames, but maybe just a smaller ensemble, a duo. But with Zach, so it'll be a party. You definitely want to check that out. I think that's also no cover because it's at the brewery. So you can go have a couple of cold ones and enjoy some amazing jazz because those guys, they know their stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So treat yourself and get out there to Blue Note.
That is
see them.
Woodland, right?
Woodland, March 3rd, yeah. I didn't write down the time. I'm the worst. Zach Sapinor, what time is it? I think it's probably like an earlier show.
Probably like a 2 to 5 or like a 3 to 6 or something.
You could probably
like
check on Facebook too.
Yeah, or at the Blue Note, Blue Note website.
Yeah. So that's some of the events I wanted to talk about, and there are, as we've already talked in the last couple episodes, there are some really cool events coming up in the coming months that we're kind of planning to go to. If you haven't made plans already for the Baja Bob, we'll just keep talking about it. The Baja Bob happens in October. I'm trying to drag everybody with me, like everybody who will get on the boat with me. Like,
that'll be
let's
so
go.
much fun.
It's going to be such a good time, but that's October 17th, right? So, and it's a cruise, an actual legit,
like a 3-day
cruise.
To Baja.
Go figure, like in the name. But great, like non-stop music. Like this lineup is shaping up to be so delish.
Like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I thought like last year's lineup was amazing.
I know.
This one.
So good.
Oh,
so good, you guys.
So excited.
So make your plans. It's pretty cool how they have it. You just pay a deposit. It's $200 for the deposit. and then you have, up until October. I don't remember the exact cutoff, but you have time to pay off the total. So like if you start now, it won't even hurt. Like, so I'm telling everybody, like, do it.
Yeah, it's not very expensive.
Yeah, I think like
Isn't it like almost,
if you went like full crazy, full pop, it would still be under like 2,000.
yeah, yeah.
Like if you got like the balcony room and it's ocean view and you're by yourself and you want the whole room to yourself, it's very reasonable. And then everything is included except your booze. So your, just drinks and food, not booze, is included with, and then access to all of the music and the shows.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're definitely planning on that one. And then last night, we revisited Viva. I think that's probably at least going to happen for a couple of days. So if you're going to Viva, let us know so we can like hook up and see you and hang out. But yeah, so that one's coming up too, and everybody.
I'm gonna still try to make it.
I'm
really trying.
She's a big old liar. Can you imagine Viva Las Vegas without this?
I am gonna cry
She's
if I can't go.
She's full of crap. She'll be there. She'll be like, yeah.
If someone wants to buy my wristband and my flights and let me stay in their room, I'm just so there.
Open to sponsorship.
I'm saving for Europe the next week.
I know.
And I'm going to cool places. I'm super excited.
You're gonna make it. She's gonna make it. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'll die if I don't go to Viva. Die. I'll die, people.
See, we don't want that. She's accepting sponsorships. Don't let her die.
Yes.
So there's that, and
what else?
well, there's Nashville Bookie, but we're not going. Boo-hoo.
Yeah, we're not going.
Sad. B-52
But-
we're playing.
But we will still, like, later on give more dates as it gets closer, and
Mhm.
and other musicians that are on that lineup.
Yeah,
But yeah, the B-52s is like the main
they're a
headliner.
big headliner,
Yeah,
which is crazy and cool.
yeah.
I mean, I'm still scratching my head about it. I'm like, how is that Nashville or Boogie? But all right, like, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
It'll be fun.
Music's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We love
for
it.
sure. Yes.
Let me think. Today.
Ooh la la. Yeah.
B-side.
So our favorite haunt, B-sides, it's our favorite little hangout. We are gonna probably be kicking ourselves down that way around 4 today. They're having, I think we mentioned it last week's episode, we're gonna be going to the Kinks tribute show.
Mm-hmm.
So I understood it to be like a vinyl thing, but they also have some live performances planned too, which I don't know who's playing or what they're playing, or because there was no like bands that I was like, oh, I know who they are. It was like individual artists, so I don't know if they're like doing like an unplugged situation, like acoustic, or
So we
I don't know how you do the Kinks acoustic. I mean, you could, but that's weird. I don't know. We'll let you know. You'll see videos on our Instagram. Check it out.
Hi, Shanda.
Hi.
Thanks for watching.
I know, we love you. I got your message, girl, and I loved your message. Thank you. I love you. You're the bestest. Yeah, so King's Tribute today at 4 o'clock at B-Sides. If you're within earshot and you can get over to B-Sides and hang out, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Kinks. They're kind of like maybe in my top 10 of all rock and roll bands of all time. Like, you can't have a bad time if you're listening to the Kinks loudly.
It'll be fun. Too.
So much fun.
I love it.
Yes.
Let's see. I don't even know what to talk about now because I am so unprepared.
How was goth night? Hey everyone, Eva went to goth night last night.
Last night. It was fun. It was like a Susie versus Adamant, like Adam and the Ants kind of thing. I just kind of hung out for like a minute. Bought like a bunch of cupcakes from this like goth bakery chick, and I forgot to bring you guys some.
Oh,
but they were beautiful.
They were very pretty. I
on
saw
our Instagram. You can post the.
I saw the pictures of the cupcakes. Yeah, like gothic baker chick.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
There was like a chocolate with like this beautiful red rose on top of it, and then she had an absinthe one that was like green frosting.
Like
I haven't eaten it yet.
Oh.
I was gonna bring you one.
Oh.
And then there was a lemon cake and a blueberry frosting. Beautiful. And she also makes cookies, like crosses, and she puts black frosting and makes them all pretty and ornate, and yeah,
So
she's
you're
cute.
cheating on Diana. You're cheating.
Diana is in the cabin in the hills.
Are you ever coming home, Diana?
No, I don't think she is.
We're crying. Yeah.
So yes, I have to cheat on her with another baker person.
Oh,
because
tragic. Sad
anyway,
fate.
she was selling her wares at Goth Night, and I thought, like I normally would buy a record out of,
But there's no record.
But there was no record, so I'm gonna
dance.
support this cute little like gothic chick and her boyfriend, and their beautiful cupcakes, and so I bought some because that's what I do.
Very nice.
Yeah, support local.
You always support. That's really good, and you should too.
Also, I did go to a show on Tuesday night.
Oh, you did that one, but you also did that little whatever that. It was really cute. I saw your video of the people at Secret Squirrel.
At Arthur Henry's. Yeah.
Our other.
I don't know who that band was. They never
cute.
really say who the band is,
Oh.
but they were cute. And that guy, he could sing.
Right.
So it was like a singer, an upright bass player.
Mm-hmm.
There was a piano player.
Yeah.
And they had a drum, and we didn't even I didn't see the drum guy, but you could hear it in a lot of the music. So I'm like, where is he? He was just doing a snare, but it was nice. A snare with
it looked a little loungy,
brushes.
But I dug it. I liked it. It was like very fitting with the space, and I thought it sounded and looked really cute.
I'm waiting for Diana to get there. Diana and Shadowlack. So
if you play at Arthur Henry's and you are tucked away in the corner like that, say who the hell your band is.
Yeah.
I mean, just the thought. Maybe say who the hell you are. Maybe I don't know.
I think one of the bartenders said, "Well, we put a little sticky note on the end of the bar to tell." It should be like tonight's, like a chalkboard or something tonight
on the marquee.
Yeah. Do they have a marquee?
No, but they should.
They should.
I mean, everybody should. We like to know who's playing. It's important.
And I don't think they put it on their website either, because I've looked on their website and it's not there.
Sloppy promoting.
So anyway, I did that. That was cute. That was fun. A couple of drinks and good music, and then it was time to go. They played from like 8 to 10, so that's nice. And then I did go to this show at the Blue Lamp on Tuesday to go see our friends,
our boy
Seth,
son,
and the band Killer Couture. Some of you guys might have seen my video, and not everyone. Look, I have loads of different type of friends, and not everyone loves what I love or loves supporting the arts like I do. But I'm gonna just call it right now. If you don't have anything nice to say, maybe you should listen to what your mom's always told you.
I think I just got called out.
Not you, but there was a couple of my friends that were like, I don't love this band. It's like noisy or whatever. Whatever, you don't have to love it. Don't look at it. Don't comment on it. I don't care. But I still love you guys. You know who you are. Jerks.
Yes.
And I got to see this really interesting band, Alice. They opened.
Yeah.
They were cute. The chicks were cute. The guitar player, he played the guitar and the keyboards, but not at the same time. But he would flip back and forth, so he just kept his guitar on.
Oh, that's cool.
And he had really nice, soft, curly hair. Because I went and I talked to him and I kind of rubbed my face against his hair. It was cute. I couldn't help it.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
And they were a cool band, and I bought some merch from them. And there was also a band called Bark, I believe. And they are from New York, and they were kind of jazzy, funky, dark. It was the weirdest thing, and I love them.
Yeah.
And I did buy a CD from them.
We like people busting.
They didn't have any records. I was so sad.
No vinyl?
No. Come on,
people.
And then there was another band that this person supposedly is kind of industrial and dark, but he was doing this weird rap thing. I wasn't the biggest fan, but his DJ is a DJ who's played with Beck and and Ministry on Ministry's last tour.
And he was standing in her way.
He was standing in my way the whole time, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" And then he goes up on stage, and I'm all, It's a good thing I didn't say anything.
That's
But
funny.
his name is DJ Swamp something. Michael, you remember? Tell me, because I don't remember what his name was. But anyway, I got pictures with him, and I haven't posted them yet because they're really awkward.
Romper
So-
Room, I see Faustine. Hi, Faustine. We love you.
Yes, and Amy. That was a fun night. It was a Tuesday night. Yeah, sometimes I go out on a school night, and I had a good time, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
And it was fun to see Seth's band
Mhm.
perform.
We love
so,
Taylor
yeah,
Tour.
we
They're
love
so
Taylor
much fun.
Tour.
Yes.
And again, like we're supporting our local music, and we try to go to as much music as we can. We don't always make it out, and she would have gone if she wasn't.
I know, it's
sickly.
cold. I'm going to kick its butt. It just
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Every week I'm like, oh, I feel better. And then like 1 or 2 nights out of the week, I'm like, I just want to just like curl up and go to bed.
Yeah.
And the cold doesn't help. Like, I'm really tired of this weather. Not to complain, but it's a drag. I'm sick of winter. Winter, you can kick rocks now. Like, it's time. I need some sun.
Yeah, and I think I didn't bring it today, but I am gonna start posting a little bit about the Eagles
Lodge.
or something like that. They have a Friday night dinner and dance. You can pay $20 for dinner and the dance, or you can pay $8 for the dance afterwards. It's early. It starts at like 6:30 for dinner, and then the dance starts at like 8 to like 10:30. It's a lot of older
Western swing, right?
Western swing, and just
Yeah.
kind of, they will do a little bit of two-step, country two-step and line dancing, but it's a lot of older people, but again, we need to keep these groups alive, so.
And keep these venues going.
Yeah,
If people
keep
don't
these
go, they'll
venues
just
going.
stop. And we've seen it so many times.
And these older, mature adults, mature in age, they have kept these groups going forever.
Mhm.
So we want to, the younger folks need to get in there and support it. Also, next Sunday, I don't know if we're gonna do, if you're gonna come to Western Swing, but
Yeah,
I
we
have
talked
to.
about doing
I
like a
have to
remote
go
thing, like
Yeah.
a remote
or later.
broadcast. We might be able to do. I feel like we could pull it off.
Okay.
Are you guys down with that? Like, if we take these silly cameras with us and we go and are silly at the Western Swing place, are you guys down with that? Because
It'll be fun.
it'll be noisy and silly. But
Yeah.
I think, then we could kind of show you guys like what it is and maybe, get some people out there and,
Yeah.
do what we can out there. But yeah, we were talking about doing something like that. We're looking at some upcoming remote broadcasts. We were very nicely invited.
Hi, Diana.
What?
I know.
Does your Wi-Fi work up there in the frickin' snow, lady? Hello! Hello! We love you. Anyways, yeah, we were invited to go to, there's a local DJ here, and he doesn't get to do too many shows recently. I'm not sure why, but, well, like, I don't know, because there's just not a lot going on right now. But DJ Populux, and he's got an incredible record collection, and he's a great all vinyl DJ, which I so appreciate. He's a cool cat, and I've known him for a long time, and he's going to have us to his incredible home tiki oasis at his house when
Yay.
it's not raining and 30 degrees.
Yeah.
So as soon as it's like a little bit warmer, I'm probably thinking like maybe late March or something, maybe early May, but that'll be something fun to look forward to. And I say it every single webisode, but like if you guys have ideas about locations or events that you want covered, or if you have a product, maybe your friend's like a home brewer, maybe somebody, that makes some product that would relate to the booze part of our show and would like it mentioned or reviewed, we are happy to do that, and we love to support local products. So anything that you have that way, any ideas that you have, you can email us or private message us on Instagram. So yeah, definitely keep in touch with us on Insta for sure.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you. We like your feedback. We love your feedback. We love getting messages and little notes and comments. So keep that up, please. Thank you.
We like it. We love it.
Yeah. So fun
And thank
stuff.
you all for joining us on Facebook Live and the YouTube Live.
Yeah, YouTube Live. It's exciting.
Live.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think, isn't there something going on next weekend musically besides that? I thought there was more.
Probably, and I'm probably missing it. And if you guys know of anything, by all means,
yeah, let us know, like, because we need to be busy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else.
Event-wise.
Yeah, Baja Bob, Viva.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What is Faustine saying? What?
Faustine have, I don't know. I can't read it. It's too far.
Leo something?
Mm-hmm. Oh, on your show.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we love guests too. We want to work on that. I'm hoping, hopefully our first guest, I really would like to have my homie, home slice, Elvis Cantu, because that cat, I know I gush about him all the time, but he sure has done a lot for our area. And his band, they're doing it right.
Yep.
You know, I mean, not to talk smack, but man, he really raises the bar. He really brings it. Like his live performances are incredible, and his band is always tight,
Yeah.
and it's a party every single time. And that cat is professional. He knows how to do it. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, I like what he's doing so much, and I enjoy his band so much, and I enjoy Wild Records so much, and all of the artists on Wild Records, because I know I sound like a groupie, but I kind of am. I was actually thinking, like, how could I, like, and it's just like a silly, far-flung idea, but I was like, how could I, like, I want to make, like, a scholarship fund. Do you live in Sacramento? Do you live in Sacramento's surrounding areas? Are you bored? Would you like to start a rockabilly band? I want to start a fund, you guys. We're like, I'll pay you to not suck. I don't know. Is it stupid? It's stupid. But that's my idea. Like, I was really thinking on this. I'm like, how could I get this ball rolling? Like, how could I, like, get people to sponsor and kick down money and, like, have a fund for people who really want to make a top-notch, really good Americana rockabilly type band and fully sponsor them. Like, don't worry about getting paid, guys. Just make some good music. Get your shit together, like, get tight and make it happen and rock your socks off and rock my socks off and get paid. Like, right?
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I'm a dreamer, you guys.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good idea. Like, right?
Someday. You can have like a club like that orange whatever that your kids go to.
Oh, the Rock Band University.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that too. I'm like, how could I just like get these little youngsters, these little rascals, and just be like, okay, kids, here's an upright bass.
We need more Eddie and Rory type young kids that are into that when they're younger.
I know, because you know, I talk about this with my homie Jeff Gibbons, like the guy that I do the Rockabilly Extravaganza with. Like we talk about it all the time, and you know, we waver on, you know, is just like the rockabilly scene and Americana scene on the West Coast, not in Europe, because you guys are all doing it right out there. Is it dying out here? You know, is it dying? Because you go to certain shows and it's like, you know, it's like so hit and miss. Like sometimes you go and it's like, oh my God, I can't even believe this. This is incredible. Like this place is packed and the show is amazing. And sometimes you go and it's a great lineup and there's like not that many people there. And people just seem to like be standing off in the background. They're not really enjoying it. They're not really into it, except for us because we always stand up front because we're crazy. But it, you know, it's just that feeling of like, is it on the decline? You know, like I can fully remember, like in the 90s, because I'm old, like going to shows and just, you know, you felt like it was like the punk rock in the 80s. It's like there's such this sense of community. There's just such this sense of energy. There's such this sense of like community. There's just all this like synergy happening between people, and it's like fireworks, and it's so powerful. And I mean, that's honestly like that's, you know, way back in the way back, that's what got me into like going to shows. Is just that feeling of like being connected with people and feeling like, wow, we're all doing this, we're all contributing to this, this is happening, we're all enjoying this. It's like the best feeling ever. It's like, Hello, did you just try to swill out of the bottle? This is her trademark, people. You can't take her anywhere, little hillbilly. She's gonna swill out of the bottle. It's cute though. She's got some cute pictures of her drinking out of the bottle.
I like to drink out of the bottle.
But cheers, Eva the diva. I think on that note, I'll fill up also. Anyway, so yeah, we talk about that. Like, okay, so how can we keep this going? And as a person who I've been doing shows, promoting other people's shows, trying to help people put their bands back together, trying to help them, find that bass player, that drummer, that guitar player, that singer that would work out for them. I feel like, I can't do enough to hold it together, because I just want it to survive so badly. I just want it to keep going so much. Like, it's important to me. It's personal to me, So, yeah, that was my cuckoo idea. I'm like, I'm going to start some kind of a, what do they call that? Shoot, like on public television where they're like, they do like a drive and people contribute and it's like, oh, we send you this crappy PBS coffee mug thing. No, but you get something from it, right? You get some, or like, I think SPCA also does this too, where it's like you contribute and then you're like I can't think of the word, sorry dudes, I'm so sorry, but it's like you contribute and then you become like a sponsor of that thing, but you get something for it, right? It's like you get, the gold brick in the pavement, or you get like whatever, you get the coffee mug, you get something. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out. I feel like I have a good idea, but I would really like to see that happen where it's like musicians could just come, they could just play, and maybe that synergy happens among them and they create like a group together, but the pressure isn't on, because I feel like, especially up where we are, that is truly what contributes to craptastic bands and craptastic shows and craptastic attendance, is because the bands are so concerned with, they're driven, and I get it. They want to make a buck. They want to get those free drinks. And honestly, it's like they just kind of phone it in sometimes because they're driven by that monetary power. They want to go get and I get it. But don't ramshackle some crap together. Don't pull out a couple of your, hey bro, what are you doing this weekend? I know we haven't played together for 6 months, but why don't you come fill in on this show with me? Here, I'll send you the playlist on my phone. Learn these songs. And then y'all get together and you put on a craptastic show because you're going to get that paycheck. That's not fun. That's not energy. That's phoning it in. You might as well be sitting in a cubicle. And I know I'm talking out of school because your girl does not play any instruments, but I have been around some musicians and I've been around music for a long time. And like I said, it's like, for me, it's personal. I want to see it happen. I want to see it succeed, so like, how can we get around that, I guess?
We want to see like more Big Sandys out there, Rory's.
Well, nobody is Big Sandy.
Stop it, but you know what I'm saying, like
we want to see some
Prefontaine.
longevity. We don't want people to dip their toe in and go, gee, that was fun for a couple of years, didn't work out, I'm going to go do something else, But that also comes from inside. When you're super, super, super driven, you will find a way, right? You are an unstoppable force. If you are truly passionate and you really love it, there's no stopping those people. And those are the people that are in it to win it, that'll be the Deke Dickerson and the Big Sandy and the Wayne Hancock that just keep coming back. And we love those guys. And so thank you for always, always coming back and always producing and always giving it your best effort. And I guess that's where I'm going with that. It's like, if you can't give it your best effort, if you're not with the band that you're solidly with, and I know like up here especially, it's like, if you can even scrounge together 5 people that know a full 45 minutes of rockabilly, ding, 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 because there aren't that many players up here. So it's like,
ding, ding, ding.
Like, this guy's in 5 freaking bands because he's the only cat in town who knows how to do it, right? And that's what happens. But it's like, I don't know, it's sloppy, and I just want to recruit some 14-year-olds, and I just want to be able to contribute in a monetary way, and I haven't got it all figured out, but that's what I think. I just feel like if that pressure was off, if you knew you could like join this thing, almost like a club where it's like you join this thing and you're a part of this thing and you're a top-notch player and your monetary needs are somehow, at least on a small way, they're met, then you can create. Right?
Yeah.
We need for people to make stuff. Make stuff. Go make stuff. Whatever it is, do it. And do it well and do it with passion. Don't phone it in because we know we can tell the difference.
So I don't know, how long do we have?
I don't know. How long have we been on? I can't see. I don't know. I don't know. How long have we been on, you guys? Are you bored yet? Shut up, Shonda.
Anyway, shut up.
Shut up.
So I was super excited. I'm just gonna, because I really have not contributed much to today's show. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit hungover. I was up really late.
Not my problem.
But anyway, and I don't do my homework because I'm so busy doing other stuff, like going to shows on a Tuesday night.
So you don't have to.
Yes. But yesterday, I opened up a couple of new albums that I've had sitting in my record collection for a while, and yay! They were both like clear vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
So exciting. It's like Christmas every time I open a new album. And especially if it's a colored vinyl. But this was like clear.
Yeah.
And it was one of Big Sandy's albums. And the album, I finally got to listen to it. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea Wolfe. She is the daughter of one of our friends, JW, who does music locally in Sacramento. And she's kind of a more like a rock and roll, like kind of goth, like kind of ministry, like that. And she's an amazing performer.
Mm-hmm.
But she had a double album, and there's like the way they pressed it, there's like hair inside.
Yeah, that's weird. I saw
album.
that. It's so weird.
It's
but
so cool. I
Like
was so
voodoo
excited.
record,
Yes,
weird.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's so
spooky.
so cool.
Very cool.
So anyway, that was my excitement for yesterday.
Well,
early in
and
the
you know,
day.
records. We love vinyl records. Like I did like a little stint with my pals Junior and with Mike Strow and with Eva at a local place that decided we didn't draw enough people. But we did records every Sunday, and I really miss it. It's like therapy to like just listen to your vinyl collection. And you parents out there, if you're listening to me, it's a really cool thing to get your kids started on. I gave my son a record player last week because he plays a lot of music, and it's so funny. Like my son is 13. He's such a freaking like analog guy. He's really not. He doesn't want a Spotify, and he doesn't want a Netflix, and he likes tangible things. He's always like, he's collected, when he was younger, he would collect CDs or whatever. But anyway, this last week, turned him on, gave him a little portable record player that he could put up in his room and plug his little headphones in. It plays 33s, 78s, and 45s, all of it, so he can collect whatever he wants. And I took him, we've been to the record store bunches of times, but it's usually like he's going to buy a little used CD or something. This week, he had his little, if you saw my Instagram, he got some money for doing really good in school. He's doing so good in school, and he got some cash from his grandma, so he wanted to go to the record store. And proud mom moment, my son picked out a brand new, beautiful repressing of a Black Sabbath record, and was very excited about it. And he's been kind of glued to it like the last couple of days. And he's got the bug now. He's got the bug. He convinced his grandpa to take him this weekend, and he his second vinyl purchase. And he's been wanting it and wanting it. He got himself Green Day Dookie, which I guess that's like a seminal 13-year-old boy record. Like, I was like, all right, cool. And he loves it. He loves this record so much, like even before he got it, because he's had it on CD. But, he loves like the artwork. He loves to draw it. He's like recreating all the drawings on the album. And he's like Mr. Trivia guy. Sorry, kids. Sorry. Like, I have, bequeathed my music nerdiness, I guess, to my kids, unfortunately. Maybe fortunately, I don't know yet. But so yeah, that's his little second vinyl purchase, and he's getting his little record collection together. And I'm telling you, parents, like, that's a cool thing for your kids to get inspired by, because vinyl is definitely, it's made a pretty big comeback.
Yep.
And it's so fun for them. It's like magic. It's like they're like, whoa, what is this? Let your kids be weird too, because it's fun to be weird.
Yeah, my mom's been collecting a little bit of vinyl lately when she's out thrifting and stuff, and my nephews and nieces are like, what is this?
What are you doing?
And then they're like, let's play that record you just bought, and then they get all excited.
That's funny, because my son, when I gave him the record player, he's seen me play records, obviously, like, that's just something I've probably since they were little widows. Like I've always had records. But he was like, he literally, with his new Black Sabbath record, he was like, Mom, you have to help me. And I was like, what, honey? And I'm like, look. And I showed him, I'm like, this is how you do it. And he's like, no, he's so afraid about scratching it. I'm like, they're actually a lot more resilient than you think they're going to be. You're not going to like destroy it if you don't get it right in the groove. So we went over it a couple of times. Now he feels comfortable with it, but it was so cute. He didn't know how to put that little needle in the groove, and it was adorable. So
That's
yeah,
funny.
I know. These kids, like,
So
yeah,
cute.
it's fun. A lot of fun.
Yay, that's exciting.
Yeah. Go buy records.
Yes.
Yes.
And support local
Yeah, when you go to a
musicians
show, yeah,
when they have albums.
if they have,
or,
well, listen, any merch.
yeah,
buy
any
a
merch,
t-shirt,
yeah.
buy a patch, buy a couple
Yeah.
stickers, because it really can make the difference for a band between like, really having a very tight, not so fun tour and being able to actually survive and make it
Yeah.
and to be able to come back again. So if you see a band and you enjoyed it, buy their crap because maybe they'll come back again. Because it's hard. It's really hard to tour and to make it happen. It costs a lot of money to travel.
does.
I mean, yeah, not a cakewalk.
No,
Yes.
no. But we're excited when they do roll through, and yeah, definitely buy their merch. Sometimes they don't get paid very well, but they're selling their merch.
It makes a big
it
difference.
makes they can get to the
Yeah.
next place or a little more. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Which I should say, this last week I did get some good news about some shows coming up our way. Our buddy, our pal, Mr. Chris Sprague from Deke Dickerson's Sugar Balls fame and from the Los Straight Jackets and many, many, many other wonderful, amazing musical projects. Chris is going to be coming up for Mother's Day weekend to the Sacramento area with his Out of Sights, which if you've never seen the Out of Sights, they're super fun, super groovy rock and roll 60s British invasion
Go-go dancers.
go-go dancing.
Yeah.
Like it's like one of those bands. It's like they're so exciting to watch. They're super entertaining. The music's incredible, of course. It's a really good time. They're one of my mom's favorites. So they're coming up for Mother's Day. I've got a couple shows booked with them. They're playing at the Berry Festival in Roseville. They're playing at the Stag, which is we always put them at the Stag, which is always a good time. I forget now where they're going on this Sunday. It's like Friday. Oh, Friday's at Swabby's on the river.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Saturday is at the Berry Festival, and then Saturday night is at the Stag.
Oh,
So it's
cool.
those two, Friday and Saturday, on Mother's Day weekend. So check that out for sure. And then I just got word, Chris, love you. He's coming up in July with his 18-wheelers, which I have not seen the 18-wheelers in probably like 8 years, maybe 7 or 8 years, I don't know. But with Mitch Polzak. So if you guys know who Mitch Polzak is, he's an incredible, incredible picker. What a guitar player. Like, he's always on the Deke Dickerson, like, guitar geek thing, and they do things together. He's amazing, and he's, like, Bay Area-ish area. So he'll be coming up and joining the 18-wheelers in July, and I don't have a venue. You guys got some ideas where we're going to put them? Where are we putting the 18-wheelers in July? Like, let me know. I'd like to do a couple of shows with them if possible. So if you have some ideas about where they could be routed or where they could play, definitely let me know. But that's going to be a really fun show.
What is the style? I don't remember.
They are straight up truck driving, honky tonkin' country music. They are delicious. They are so good. Love, love, love. Like, what can't Chris Sprague do? That's the real question.
Jeff Tilton, do you have any ideas? What honky tonk, truck drive,
Yeah.
danceable.
You know what we got to
right?
do? We should put them when they're when they play up here. We should put them with the Trucaderos.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, we're having a business meeting right now. You're welcome. But yeah, if you have any ideas or input, like that's going to be a good time. I'd love to see like a real kind of Western themed. Maybe I'll hit up the Wrangler because we have enough time. The Wranglers are super cool. Which the Wrangler, you guys, if you don't know, in June on the 22nd, I'm having the second annual Dad's Nostalgic Car Show, which is my car show and music festival. It's all day from 3 to 11 o'clock. We have Miss Faustine from the Burnout Betties. She's going to be there, and she's going to be hosting our pinup contest, and her girls are going to be there to help us out with the raffle. So Burnout Betties, we support Burnout Betties, and Faustine. So, and she's gorgeous and sweet and cute and funny, and you should see her. So, definitely come June 22nd to the Wrangler. And getting back to the Wrangler, is a real deal, old school, honky tonk, hardwood floor, wagon wheel, out in the middle of nowhere, rural country bar. So I've got really good music lined up for that. The cars, bring your cars. It's going to be a really good time. And then we'll be back at the Wrangler also in October for the NorCal Roundup, which is kind of like my Western swing / country / roots music car show. So stay tuned. That's coming.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Wait, are we not doing Friday and Saturday?
No, just Saturday.
So the pinup contest is good.
It's all in one day. Yep. Yeah. Music, barbecue, pinups, cars.
Ooh,
Be
they
there,
have
be
good
there, be
barbecue
there. Yeah, oh yeah. The Burgess Brothers.
So yummy.
Delish.
Yeah,
it's gonna
that'll
be good. Yeah. We're so dorky. Why do you guys even watch? I don't even know.
But keep watching.
Yeah, we
We
love
love
you.
you to keep watching.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
We don't even know what time it is.
Yeah.
Can someone YouTube or Facebook Live?
Oh, here we are. We have 5 minutes left, y'all. Oh, 4 minutes.
Where? How do you tell?
4 minutes. Right here, honey. Look. See? We're still amateurs, you guys. This is our 5th episode.
Oh,
We've
I
been doing
see.
this
Okay.
1 month and 1 week. Cheers to that. We are crazy girls. Crazy! Are we out of bubbles? We got a little bit more. Let's have more.
Let's have more bubbles. She just chugged that.
Chug out loud. I'm a champagne pro fesh. I love some bubbles. It's my fave.
So, what else is going on? Anything else? I don't know. We'll just randomly talk about nothing for 5 minutes.
Randomly talk? What y'all want us to talk about? That's, again, going back
Wait,
to
I
we
got
love.
one.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna be like,
Oh, look at, she's so cute. Look at
I'd
she
like
brought
to
a
thank
little
the
Oscar.
Academy.
Oh.
thank you so much.
She's ready for her close up. Is she not the cutest? Like, do you see? I love this chick. I love her. She brought this little prop for our show today because we're doing Oscar.
So actually, I dog watch. I'm a dog watcher on the side for my friends.
I'm a dog watcher.
And my friend brought this to me the last time she was in LA. She saw this, and her husband was like, "You're really gonna get that for her?" And she's like, "Yeah, she'll totally
Yes, I
love
am.
it." And it says "best dog sitter" on it.
Because she is.
But it's super cute.
Nobody sits a dog like
So
that.
anyway, I'd like to thank the Academy. Oh, that's what I do. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Then I'm
Silly.
gonna chug a lug out of here. Are you done with this?
I don't know. I don't know. But you want some too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink
I'm
this
saving some
bottle.
for you, girlfriend.
We need to keep our watchers
Entertained.
Cheers.
Chug a lug. Not so expert at chugging.
That was a big drink. And the
Yeah.
bubbles.
The bubbles. Get a little backsplash.
But it's okay. I mean, did you guys think that was hilarious? I did. I almost choked on the
If
bubbles.
you drink enough champagne, everything's hilarious. Just saying.
Yeah.
So who's gonna come drink champagne with us down at B-side? Like, let's go party down for the Kinks.
I'll,
Dressed like this.
dress
with
Oscar,
all ridiculousness.
Oscar-y.
Yes.
Dress,
Get my
dress,
little face this way.
dress
Red
in your
carpet
best
wave.
Oscar gear.
Yeah.
Your fanciest. Put
Yeah.
a suit on, guys. Tuxedo.
Mm.
Comb your hair. Shave your
Do it
beards.
up. Do it up.
Shave your beards off.
Don't ever shave your beard off.
Always. Shave.
Don't ever shave your beard off.
Clean cut is best.
No.
Clean cut is the best.
No, I loves it. I loves a little. Come on now.
We're
I
getting
mean,
silly.
really well
At the end of
groomed
the
is
day.
beautiful too, but I'm all on board with the beardos. I'm all on board with that. Yeah, I love it. It's very manly.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it is.
Listen, I feel like it's like when a chick puts on a bullet bra or garters, right? Like there's nothing more feminine, right? That's like so girly.
So
You're
I
like,
just experienced like smelly, good, yummy beards. So, is that weird? Like sometimes people put stuff in their facial hair to make
are
it
you talking about
smell
beard
good.
oil? Are you a
No,
amateur?
not beard oil. Maybe it is beard oil. I don't know, but
It's
it's
beard oil,
delish.
no.
Okay,
Oh, this chick.
I'm not that much of a
Sure.
against the beards,
Yeah, no, I love
but
it.
I do like a clean cut
And my
guy.
papa, the Viking, he wears a little beard oil. He's got pomade. He's got special stuff. It's nice, but it's like super manly. That's where I was going with that. It's like it's extra man, like like my mom was like, well, I guess if you can't grow it on your head, you grow it on your chin, which I'm down with that. Like that's cool. Like whatever. Like it looks good. I like it. I like a Viking man. It's good.
Yeah.
This got weird. Sorry,
It did
dude.
get weird. I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. What? Tommy disagrees about the beard, Diana?
Mm.
I know. I love his beard though. I love my Tommy.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah, we love it. We love some beardos. We love all y'all. Anyway, whatever you got going on, just do your thing.
So we'll be at B-side today later. I
Four-ish.
might have to go get my nails done before then because I think it's about time. But
Don't even look at my nails. They're bad.
So hopefully we'll see some of you guys out there, and then next week we may do a remote.
Yeah, from Western Swing.
Yeah, from Western.
If you like that idea, holler at us. Let us know.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll do our best to not make it a total shit show. I think we can pull it off.
If we feel like it's a shit show, it might just be shorter.
Yeah, maybe a little
Maybe
short,
like a
maybe a little
30.
half hour instead
Yeah,
of like a whole
since
hour.
it's going to be.
But just so you can get a feel for it, right? Because it looks like, I mean, it's a fun time, and I feel like it deserves our attention.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Eva loves to support it. She's a member,
I am a
card-carrying member.
I'm a card. I will bring my card next week and show y'all.
See? So, yeah, so, let us know about that. And again, just, I'm repetitive, but, if you have any ideas about locations or guests or shows that you have going on or events, we definitely want to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can hit us up on that Instagram, which is Wine Women and Song Gals. And you can also, private message us either, Facebook, her Facebook, my Facebook, whatever. Or you can email us, winewomenandsonggals@gmail.com. So
She does all the good work behind the scenes because I'm just here for the booze.
she's window dressing. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. It's worth it. It's worth it. We have fun. Who cares? Gotta have fun, right, guys?
Yes.
Just like whatever you're doing, have a good time. That's the most important thing. Listen, life is short.
Yes.
Make the most of it.
Yes.
Drink
Cheers
champagne.
to that.
Cheers. Yeah. I think we're signing off, guys.
We are signing off.
Mm-hmm. Have one for us today. Join us, drink up, have a Sunday, fun day, fun day. If we see you at B-Sides, kiss, kiss,
Yes.
we'll see you there. If not, definitely let us know about what you got going on. We want to hear from you.
Sweet.
Yeah. So,
Awesome. Love you
kiss,
guys.
kiss,
Mwah.
kiss, love, love. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.